The Trailblazers focused as they walk into the locker room early.
Kevin, thank you.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Hardaway is out there with Doncic. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And Hardaway gets it to go. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now, here's Doncic after the miss from Damian Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Doncic looking it over. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Finney-Smith. Powell pulls it in. Lillard against Doncic. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Well, Norman Powell, these last several seasons, has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season, much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Porzingis passes to Marjanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Nurkic. Oh, Covington in position.
Oh, gotta get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
McCollum kicks to Lillard from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Lillard. There's 1:54 left in the first. Porzingis with the steal. Pass break Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
And it's Doncic missing. Trailblazers trail by 9. There's the lob to Lillard. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
McCollum, and the second chance effort by McCollum.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. The pass to Finney-Smith. .43 seconds left to play in the first. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Nurkic. Here's Covington. Nurkic trying to get open. Covington's shot is off.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 6 points for Tim Hardaway.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. Here's McCollum. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 11. From Portland.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Dallas, Powell is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Richardson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Tries again. Oh, Covington in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense in anticipation there to stop it. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
Richardson outside. From deep. Shot clock reset for Dallas.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Covington finds Lillard. Fires the three. They grab their own miss.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Richardson outside. Pass to Cauley Stein. Nurkic with the block. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Redick. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Richardson the pass to Reddick. Here's CLA Stein. Passes it to Brunson. Buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Nobody near Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Powell's got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. And the wide open shot from Reddick. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 16. Covington dishes to Powell. Cullen passes to Powell. Oh, Covington in position. Fast break Dallas. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And CLA Stein over to help. Feeds to Covington. Can they get it? That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
McCollum against Richardson. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Mavs. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Lillard misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's in there.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Mavericks leading by 17. Here's Brunson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And you could see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
There we go. One more time. Give it up. We go. Doncic outside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Tim Hardaway Jr.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Dallas leading by 19. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. But they recover it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Marjanovic. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Here's Doncic. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Porzingis on the follow. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pushing it up. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy, a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Powell dishes to Covington to stop the run. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Powell. And it's McCollum in the corner. Clock at 4. Nurkic. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Powell, the Mavericks, moving it up from deep. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Marjanovic has got 10 points in the game.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
The feed to Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What's incredible to me about Robert Covington is he enters the league and earns playing time on the defensive end, and he knows that's what's going to ultimately define him. But he has worked so hard to become a shooter, a legit threat from the perimeter. Love that this guy has carved out a career.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. For 3, Richardson. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And a wide open look for McCollum. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And stolen by Redick. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball, and they pick up 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Mavericks have in all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Boy, Dwight Powell is such a hard playing athletic big man. He could fit himself into any scheme right now.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 19. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A three from McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Covington finds Nurkic. Back to Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Over Cauley Stein. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
From deep three-point range. No good there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. J.J. Redick is out there with Powell. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Cauley Stein. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
Richardson with it. Now defended by McCollum. Brunson with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break. And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Richardson. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Here's McCollum. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 17-foot shot on the way. Redick for three. No good that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. He feeds it to Covington. Nurkic trying to get open. Covington's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Redick kicks to Brunson. He dishes it to Redick. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Covington. Knocks it loose. Trailblazers trail by 17. The finish. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Richardson outside. Brunson finds Richardson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Lillard. Pulls it up. Doncic, no good. Trailblazers trail by 18. And the basket by McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Doncic against Lillard. The offensive rebound. Porzingis on the follow. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Lillard misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
A pass to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And stolen by Richardson. Right wing. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. And it falls over the rim and in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Kicks to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. Portland again missing. And here's Richardson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA. Here are the five for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Nurkic in at center.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Beverly finds Zubac. George laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide-open man easily.
Beverly against Covington. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. The feed now to Morris. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, sometimes he's going to keep the possession alive. Sometimes he's going to commit the foul.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Back to McCollum. The pass to Covington. Paul George with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Here's Zubac. Second chance shot. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Now here's George. Defended by Covington. And George, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's McCollum. The dish to Covington. No good from outside. Here's Morris. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to McCollum. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's good for 2.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
Everly with the ball. Dishes it to George. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here's McCollum for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, George. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
McCollum against George. It's McCollum with the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gotta respect the speed of McCollum. Fantastic at knifing through the defense and beating them to the bucket.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Beverly looking around from deep. George. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. With the floater. And Morris with the lay-in. Morris has got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's McCollum. Covington dishes to McCollum. From deep 3-point range. Pass to Nurkic. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 from Leonard. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Trailblazers trail by 7. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. That one goes in.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Lillard against Jackson. Passes it to Kennard. There's the 3. Lillard with the rebound. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Portland. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Lillard. Lets it go from deep.
And Jackson using his trademark quickness to bother shooters, really getting up all over them.
The Clippers have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. The first free throw is good. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Now, here's Lillard. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwback.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun.
No Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Lillard against Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And Lillard kicks to Covington. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Feeds to Cousins. Now here's Kennard. His three-pointer's off the mark. Over in the corner, Lillard. Pass to Powell. Fires from deep. Tips it up. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 12. Kennard for 3. Rebounded by McCollum.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Covington from the arc. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Batum kicks to Jackson. Kennard for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Batum against Powell. Covington down low. Back to Powell. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Count it. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Batum attacking. 4 on the shot clock. No good from Cousins. Trailblazers trail by 13. Inside, Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, man, what amazing speed and body control by Jackson. Once he penetrates inside, he's searching for the foul on his shot.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Leonard, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And George is subbed in for Luke Kennard. 14 feet away. Nurkic, great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morris outside. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. Up again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
George dishes to Leonard. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Goes up to the stripe. Misses off the right iron. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Gets a hand on it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. You could see the daggers in their eyes.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. They've got Ivica Zubac. Jackson is out there with Paul George. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Leonard in its small forward. He gets that one.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
Stolen by George. Outside for Jackson. Fires for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A 3 from McCollum. The Trailblazers rebound. The shot by Powell, no good. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 11. Morris looking over the floor. A deep 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up. But I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Pass to George from downtown. Rebound by Nurkic.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
George against McCollum. George passes to Morris, and he banks in the layup. Morris has got 8 points.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
McCollum dishes to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Jackson looking it over. George up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. Shot clock at 3. Jackson from long range. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Here's McCollum. Over Jackson. Stolen by Zubac. Passes it to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Nurkic finds Covington. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Lillard. They get it back, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, he's a real menace. Nurkic is 7'1". He's difficult to guard without fouling.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Clippers making a change here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac. Baca comes in for Marcus Morris. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kennard in for George. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Back to Lillard. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Batum. That one wide left.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
McCollum against Kennard. Batum scanning the floor. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell finds Lillard. Beyond the arc. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Here's Nurkic at the top of the key. Powell. The Trailblazers rebound. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Kennard against McCollum. Kennard the pass to Batum. And it goes down 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Oh, and Batum just has astounding body control, which is what allows him to hit shots despite obvious physical contact.
And so it's the Los Angeles. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Lillard. The high-powered backcourt pair. Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Los Angeles leading by 14. And Ibaka kicks to Kennard. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Ibaka finds Cousins. Jackson has the open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Jackson's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You can't forget about McCollum from there, proving once again that he's not just a jump shooter.
Kennard against McCollum. And here's Kennard. Left side Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Batum passes to Cousins. Ibaka outside. The pass to Kennard. Outside for Jackson. From deep 3-point range. That one no good. Nice D from Lillard. Here's McCollum. The shot from the low post is good. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic is... And the dunk by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jackson passes to Kennard. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Trailblazers trail by 13. It's McCollum on the wing. The three. Here's Powell. Nobody near Lillard. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Playing with such physicality on the offensive glass. I mean, Nurkic's awesome at slamming misses in.
And Cousins kicks to Kennard. A three-pointer off the mark.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on, it's not a smart shot.
From beyond the arc and then some. And the Clippers lead by 14.
The range on Kennard's shot just keeps getting better. He's a real threat at the arc.
And a deep three from Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. That's a two from Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for George.
Well, the biggest impact he had was with his on-the-ball defense. Such quick hands. His steals added up to a lot of extra possessions.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Lillard missing. Clippers leading by 13. Kennard for three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Oh, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over you.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. This one for three. And the rebound by Nurkic. To the middle. Here's Covington. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down by 12. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, man, with energy and effort, Nurkic just wears defenders down over the course of a game.
Kennard kicks to Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And McCollum launches it from deep. They get it again.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
So the Clippers with the win. This was a very strong... David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our... We bring you tonight into... Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Michael Porter's out there with Murray. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Murray. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Nurkic, the pass to Powell. Count that one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Murray against Lillard. Murray kicks to Porter. To the paint. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Jokic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
Here's Covington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this, Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick? He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now here's Murray. To the inside. Porter against McCollum. Now the pass to Lillard for Murray. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Covington, and it's sent back by Millsap. And they get it back. Pass to Powell. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Hit the tip.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Lillard the pass to Powell. Puts up a 3. Portland again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The Nuggets another fast break chance right here. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And it's Gordon missing. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Lillard kicks to Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got 5.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over McCollum. And that one's good by Porter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray the pass to Jokic. From the arc. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Jokic.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McCollum, no good. Here's Porter. No good on the last second attempt there. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the 2nd quarter. Bill Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Green, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the 3 spot. McCollum, no good. The Nuggets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. It's Barton with the drive.
Just focusing on the task at hand That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
To the paint. Here's Covington. Green with the block. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is Morris. Down low, Nurkic with the steal.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
McGee. Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. That one, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. To the middle, here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. So it's Portland now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And Covington stays with it.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington? Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Covington with the steal. Inside. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 5.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Here's Morris. No good off the back of the rim. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic, grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now here's Porter. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Jokic. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Covington kicks to Lillard. High post, Nurkic. He's against Jokic. Nurkic dishes to Covington. Shot clock at 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Jokic open and close and nails it. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. For the 3. Another miss by Jokic. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Pass to McCollum. Right side, Covington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. And a close game so far for the... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to... And one of the strengths of this Denver team is their depth. Shaq has been that way for a while. And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Trailblazers trail by 5. Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Green will bring it up for the Nuggets. Now Morris still looking for his first bucket in this one. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Clock at 6. Morris finds Green. Now here is McGee. Shoots over Kanter. Green, the pass to Morris. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
And here's Morris for 3. And Kanter pulls it down.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Up top, Hollis-Jefferson. Guarded by Green. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Jones, the pass to Kanter. Shoots over Barton. Kanter's shot is off. Denver leading by 5. And the wide open shot from Morris. And the 3 off target.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Anthony finds Kanter 11 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. The Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Morris looking over the floor. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Hollis-Jefferson passes to Carmelo. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Kanter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Barton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Dozier. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Simons. Off target with his three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Martin from outside. Kept alive. Out to Morris. Here's Dozier. Misses the three. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Jones dishes to Anthony. Back to Jones. Lobs it up for Cantor. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The kick out to Barton. Here's the three. Good on the triple. Barton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has. Fully capable of connecting from there.
Here's Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
12 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Barton.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get the...
And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Green is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. 5 to shoot. A three from Morris. It's not going to go for him.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Morris passes to Barton. That's tipped.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. The Nuggets leading by 10. Here's Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Over Cantor. The Nuggets with another miss. And for Portland, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way and timing the rejection perfectly.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Millsap dishes to Murray. Back to Millsap. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Simon, and he goes in for the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Denver passing it around. Good work there as it goes.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength.
Down low, here's Anthony, and it's sent back by Millsap. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic for three. Cullen passes to Covington. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they've piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Jokic kicks to Murray. That three off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And there's the pass to Jokic. He kicks to Gordon. Jokic against Powell. Back to Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from McCollum.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Lillard against Murray. Jokic high post. Kicks it to Porter. Launches it. But he gets it back. Here's Millsap. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the paint. Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You know, Dane loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
And it's tied up with that one.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Murray surveying the D. He dishes it to Millsap. Pass to Jokic. Fires from the wing. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Lillard, the pass to Covington. To the inside. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And, you know, the calm nature of Covington. Even in tense moments, he stays relaxed, he keeps his composure, and finds ways to nail these shots.
Outside Gordon. Shoots over Nurkic. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So the Nuggets win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And that one misses.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center. And in many ways, his game reminds me of Vlade Divac's. Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Lillard outside to take the lead. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Denver in the lead. Now here's Porter. Gordon finds Murray. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet away. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line for Trailblazers, Norman Powell. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Murray with it. To the left side wing. Here's Jokic. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Murray against Lillard. Porter looking it over. Makes it off the glass.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Kicks it out to Lillard. 3-pointer. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Covington, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Need more of this from Jokic. When he's active on defense, he's a capable shot blocker.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Murray right side to the middle. And it's Jokic missing. And for Portland, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Covington. Millsap with the steal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, Jokic. Let's go. Yes!
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard looking around. And a miss there on the triple. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And here is Powell, and it's blocked by Gordon. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to put. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. It's all happening in Dallas. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Hardaway. Porzingis is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Now Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Lillard, right side. In the corner, Powell with it. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told him, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Clock at 4. Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. Here's Doncic. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Keeps it alive, and it's Lillard on the follow.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And the pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Powell pulls it in. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Now here's Powell. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Here's the break. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now here's McCollum. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one, good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Powell. It's tipped. Lillard finds Powell. Nurkic up top. Passes it to Powell. Lets it go with a three. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Out to the right wing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Down low, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
McCollum fires from way outside. Portland again missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Nurkic kicks to Covington. A three from McCollum. Portland no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Here's Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So he gets them both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Powell. Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. To the paint. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Lillard way outside. McCollum finds Lillard. No good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The tray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, Dallas. Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. The shot's good. Cauley Stein's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
With 4 seconds on the clock, and Covington with the nice bucket inside.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center locking down the middle. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Covington passes to Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Brunson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Richardson outside, pass to Brunson. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer, Marjanovic. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Dallas leading by 7. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Rebound by Nurkic.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Offensive rebound. Here's Covington. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Misses in close.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the dunk by Powell.
How about the ups of Dwight Powell? He's making these lobs look easy.
Here's Lillard. 1:57 left to play in the first half. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for J.J. Redick. Hardaway's checked in for Richardson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic against Lillard to the middle. Nurkic with the steal. Oh, Covington in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, just incredible anticipation and hops by Robert Covington.
Lillard against Doncic. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
McCollum kicks to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the dunk by Powell.
A high percentage look from Powell there. He's perfect fit for this team.
And here's McCollum for 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Powell. And so it's Dallas enjoying a 12-point lead as they... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. The first quarter was all about Willie Cauley-Stein. He had 8 points. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Willie Cauley-Stein displaying his skills tonight.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
They've got Dwight Powell, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney Smith in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Mavs. To the wing on the left. Lillard from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Powell's got 8 rebounds in this game.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Trailblazers trail by 15. And a wide open look for McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Here's Finney Smith, covered by Lillard. Cauley-Stein passes to Doncic. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Hardaway, and here is Powell. And here is Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there's big-time athleticism when you're talking about Hardaway. Puts it on the deck and relentless move to the cup.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 14. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
And here are the Mavericks now. Dallas leading by 14 to the paint. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Doncic against Lillard. Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Cracks in the tray. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stolen by McCollum. Here's Powell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Cauley-Stein. Reddick comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Richardson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. It's McCollum with the drive. The lead now in single digits. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. 1:35 left in the third. Now here's Brunson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yep, that one goes.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Nurkic dishes to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range. Richardson gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, make no mistake, Robert Covington is a big-time athlete. Puts it on the deck and finishes.
Mavericks leading by 8. It's Richardson on the wing. The pass to Marjanovic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Richardson, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 9. Passes to Lillard. Oh, Covington in position. He doesn't hit that one.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
They get it back. Lillard dishes to Powell. Misses from close range. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Dallas up 9. And we'll get going after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Brunson. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Marjanovic, no good. Trailblazers trail by 9. Lillard with no one around. No good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Richardson finds Powell, and the dunk by Powell. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Kicks it out to Covington. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Richardson, the pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And it's Lillard missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Back to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Covington with the bucket.
And great ball movement from CJ. That's the unselfish play you want from your guards.
Richardson outside. Pass to Marjanovic from 13. That one good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
And the basket by McCollum.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Brunson kicks to Redick. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Trailblazers trail by 9 to the inside. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Lillard against Brunson. Richardson left side. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
He has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Powell, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Richardson outside. Redick with it. Pass to Brunson. Back to Redick. 4 on the clock. And another basket for Dallas.
And with one of the smoothest shots you will ever see, Redick adds a different dimension to his team's spacing.
Covington's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the double team with Covington. Powell kicks to Brunson. And stolen by Richardson. .36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Covington with the steal. Lillard dishes to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. No good there.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about.
David Johnson that can be found. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, we've got Marcus Morris. Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then there's Batum, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Now here's McCollum. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. Here's George. Makes it off the glass.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Lillard outside. Inside. Covington shot is off.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
They get the rebound. Leonard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much.
Now, here's Lillard. This one for 3. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And it's Beverley missing. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Out to Morris. Leonard the pass to Morris. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Here's Zubac. The Blazers getting the bucket. Takes the 13-footer. Morris, no good.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now, here's George. Covington with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And that one's good. Beverley.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Back to Powell. Stolen by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Here's Lillard, and then jammed down as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
And here's George for 3. The Clippers rebound. Passes it to Beverly. Back to Leonard. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's Leonard missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's Nurkic. The putback. They get it back. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. And the officials call a traveling violation. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Nurkic with the steal. And again, Portland running the court in transition. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now, here is George. Here's Beverly. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's Morris. Back to Beverly. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. Trailblazers leading by 3. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Lillard against Beverly. And Lillard gets it to go.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's George. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Filing to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Nurkic finds Lillard. It's stolen by Morris. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 2. We'll be... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly out there with Kennard. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Mann in at the 3 spot. Portland leading. Three-pointer, Lillard. Kennard with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan. Not a elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Lillard. Back to Powell. Kicks it out to McCollum. It's Covington on the wing. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points. Staying active even after the shot goes up.
McCollum finds Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 8 points for Nurkic.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Patterson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Powell. Swiped away. And here's the break. Here's Mann. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some run out.
Floats it up there for Nurkic. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Clippers trail by 4. Powell with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drops for Powell. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate.
Oh, what a play!
Watch it! The aggressive side of Serge coming through asserts himself at the rim.
The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Here's Patterson. Passes it to Ibaka. He kicks it to Patterson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. 1:27 left in the first half. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Nurkic against Ibaka. And Lillard kicks to Covington. 5 on the clock. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Powell. That shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jackson from long range. And it's rebounded by Covington. The Trailblazers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. It's good on the putback.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The drive by Jackson. Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. So Portland ends up going with the new group. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Kennard, the pass to Cousins. Here's Simons, guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Cousins. .27 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kennard, the pass to Batum. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Batum's got his first 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the left wing. Now the pass to Cannon. Anthony kicks to Jones. Anthony dishes to Jones. Lets the 3 fly. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go with... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that'll about...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the point. Simons, the pass to Kanter. Clippers shooting around 41% on the night.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. So Anthony nails both of them. The Clippers trail. Batum with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Here's Cousins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So difficult to stop. You try and match his physicality. Nope. There's Cousins going to the line.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jones kicks to Cantor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Cousins, no good. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Jones for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's good from long range. Kennard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers. Ibaka comes with the double team. Jones for 3. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. It's picked off. One-on-one here. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ibaka goes in. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Simons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the inside, here's Cantor. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Wow, the decisiveness is good to see. Cantor sensing when the slash and executing the pick and roll flawlessly.
Outside Jackson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Kicks it to Cousins. Now, here's Kennard. Not a lot of room. Left side, Ibaka. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
A different look for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Cousins. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Serge Ibaka. And George is subbed in for Luke Kennard. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, George. He's got 9. A 3 from Leonard. And Cantor pulls it down. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Cantor. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really inside the paint is where Cantor thrives. His dominant approach lets him just own that space.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Clippers on top. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Ivica Zubac. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Los Angeles leading by 6. Beverley, the pass to Zubac. Shoots it. And it's Beverley missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
That free throw missing. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. Now he's checked in for Derek Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here's George, and that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers. Now here's Hollis Jefferson, defended by George. Paul George with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Morris with the ball. Beverley wide open. No good from outside. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Foul. That's good.
Yeah, quick thinking wins Dame assists. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Beverley. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Stolen by Beverley. Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
Trailblazers trail by 6. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
The shot by George, no good. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Portland moving the ball around. Powell, the pass to Covington. And that one is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader. And he's cool to let others lead also.
And George drops them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Nurkic against Zubac. It's Covington on the wing. Over Morris. Covington's shot is off. Clippers leading by 5. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. To the paint. Here's Powell to the right side. Nobody near Nurkic. And he overshot that one, missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Leonard with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. An even 3-on-3 break. Lillard against George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That trims the lead to 6.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Beverly for 3. Drops in the tray.
One thing we know about Beverly, he plays with a lot of confidence. Believes every shot is going in.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by George. LA's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Leonard with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Nurkic the pass to Powell. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Powell. Up and in on the layup.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
The 3 from George. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 13.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Now for Greg Anthony.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Nestled among the peaks of the Rockies. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Michael Porter's out there with Murray, and it's Gordon in at the 3. Now here's Murray. Passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feel secondary.
Murray against Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Powell, that's good.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
I like how active McCollum was there on defense. Not afraid to poke his hands in there at the right time. Very opportunistic score there.
Now, here's Jokic. Oh, Covington in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Using that athleticism to convert the alley-oop. Covington is simply a difference maker out there.
Here's Porter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Porter against McCollum. Gordon inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard. And it's Denver with the rebound. Floats it up for Jokic. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 4-point game. Shot on the wing. A putback. Porter pulls it in. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Jokic with the steal. And stolen by Lillard. Here's McCollum. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Deceptive reach from Jokic there, swatting that shot away, using those long arms.
Powell with the steal. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Powell kicks to McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Now, here's Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 6. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Powell. A 3-ball. Connects from 3-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Lillard against Murray. Left side, Porter. Over McCollum. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Kicks it out to McCollum. Nurkic against Jokic. Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Now Morris. He kicks it to McGee. Martin left side. Back to McGee. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Portland out in front, up by 4. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his up.
I think it comes from being a...
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
On the court for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. There's the pass to Dozier. McGee in the high post. Here's Dozier. Shot clock at 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Powell, the pass to Covington. Nurkic trying to get open. Covington's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Nuggets trail. Barton outside. Stolen by McCollum.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And the dunk by Covington.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Morris looking over the floor. Dishes it to Green. And Covington sends it back. Right side, Green. Pass to McGee. 4 on the shot clock. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Here's Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Inside. Here's Covington. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Morris.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Now, here is Morris. Now the feed to McGee. It's good. This game is all even. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Martin with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's McGee, and it's sent back by Lillard. Powell finds Nurkic. 3-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's the break. Denver passing it around. Martin passes to Morris. And again, Denver no good. Portland leading. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Murray against Lillard. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Portland. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Anthony, the pass to Simons. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Jokic throws it down.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Murray. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Millsap against Anthony. 5 to shoot. Here's Cantor. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Murray surveying the D. Jokic on top. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the open.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, the confidence just keeps growing with Jokic and his shot. Pretty much ready to shoot as soon as it touched his hands.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Passes it to Simons. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Great block from Millsap, sending that one back.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton is checked in. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. And yes, it's good. Jokic has got the game tied up here for Denver. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
The Nuggets shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Barton, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Anthony. Millsap grabs the miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Gordon dishes to Millsap. Lays it up off the glass.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Trailblazers shooting around 41% on the night. Anthony right side. Good work defensively by Millsap. Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Barton drives in. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
Clock at 6. Barton passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Got a piece of it. Murray left side. And Jokic throws it down.
And Jokic is making all kinds of plays here tonight. Very aggressive on the offensive end.
Cantor against Jokic. Down low, Millsap with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. It's stolen by Anthony. Outside, Jones. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Cantor, and the shot goes in. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Cantor against Barton. For three, Murray. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 4. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The drive by Jokic. Barton surveying the floor. Murray kicks to Gordon. They get it back. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Well, Jokic is big, Jokic is long, and he does a great job there of corralling that ball and taking advantage of his length.
The third quarter comes to a close. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, they've got Enes Kanter. Anthony out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point. Porter, no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Kanter also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
Morris dishes to McGee. Pass to Dozier. Porter with it. Hollis-Jefferson's there. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jones finds Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Jones looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. It's a hand on it, and Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tipping.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Porter. He's guarded closely, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hollis-Jefferson kicks to Kanter. Simons offline with his 3. Denver leading by 6. Dozier passes to Green. There's Porter with the 3. No good on that one.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jones trying to get open and staying with the play. Anthony. Anthony's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, see Melo slink himself into position there, and good timing on the offensive rebound putback.
Morris inside, takes the 13-footer, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever letting that one fly.
Morris passes to Porter. Dishes it to McGee. Back to Porter. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Green slams it in.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Carmelo Anthony.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Porter with it. Hollis-Jefferson's there. Hoosier passes to Green. Morris inside, feeds it to Porter. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Here's Simon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Norman Powell's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Jokic kicks to Murray. Jokic, money!
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's McCollum on the wing. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The 17-footer. And too long on the shot.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And so they foul intentionally. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gordon, the pass to Millsap. And the pass to Jokic. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the fall right, David. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.